Guys, it's Mr. Neese, and I'm with you here today to go over U.S. History TEKS 1A. So, SE 1A, Student Expectation. So, what is that? So, word for word, analyze and evaluate the text, intent, meaning, and importance of the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution, including the Bill of Rights. So, let's talk about the Declaration of Independence first. So, this is where we're colonies. We're still under control of the British government or the king at this time, and we're done. We're out. Okay, so we're getting out of this, and the Declaration of Independence is us saying we're gone. Okay, we believe all people are created equal. We're not being treated equally, and we don't have representation, so we're leaving. Okay, and now with that is also the opportunity for other countries to recognize us as being a free and independent country. So for this SE, that's the significant aspects of the Declaration of Independence. Us announcing that we're done, we're free, we're out, all people are created equal, all men, and we have been over that. It's not really all men, and it's definitely leaving out the women, but this is the evolution that's occurring at this time, and we're standing to be separated from the British during this time. Now, U.S. Constitution, okay? By being ruled by a king on the other side of the ocean, we have some reservations about that kind of control of a king. So the Constitution is us setting up a government that is ruled by the consent, meaning basically those of us, the people, are the ones in control. We choose the government, and we vote for the people who are going to be in that government. And this Constitution lays that out. And it's laying it out into three branches because we don't trust the government at this time. And those three branches are the judicial branch. These are the ones who interpret the laws, our trials, our juries, all this aspect of that branch is within the judicial branch. The legislative branch is where we elect people to represent us. That is into two different houses, the House of Representatives or the Senate. And in the House of Representatives, we have it's based on the population. So, state of Texas, a lot of people, we have more representatives in the House of Representatives. States like Montana that have a very small population have very few, and in some cases, some states may only have one. At this time, I believe we have around 36 in Texas. Then you've got the Senate. The Senate is represented by two people from every state who are elected as senators. So that helps for the smaller states to have some greater representation in the Senate. But the House and the Senate, they make the laws, and they have to agree. And when those laws are passed by both houses, they go to the third branch, the executive branch, and that is where the president resides. That is the branch that executes the laws. Now, there are checks and balances because at this time in the development of the Constitution, our founding fathers did not believe that they could trust the government, and they wanted the government to represent us. So, legislative might be able to make the laws, the president can deny it, he can veto it, the legislative branch can override it. Those are checks and balances. So that is our Constitution. But with our Constitution, it was missing a Bill of Rights, and some of the states had Bill of Rights at that time, or the colonies, as they would become states, but they wanted a Bill of Rights. So the Bill of Rights is the add-on to the Constitution, and those are the first 10 amendments that were approved after the Constitution was approved. Now, those include freedom of speech, freedom of religion, you have a right to due process, you can't have illegal search and seizure. Obviously, the right to bear arms is something that's up in the common media today. Those are all parts of the Bill of Rights. So those are the three aspects that this SE is talking about and that you need to kind of understand when you get those kind of questions.